Oh yeah, we can talk about that. But first, we should say hello. It's Ray and Babak here. It's 9:56 a.m. on Wednesday, the 4th of March, and you're listening to the intros of our podcast. Yeah, Babak, how you going?
I'm okay. I have recovered. Have you recovered?
I have recovered. Babak is referring to the fact that we had we both what's it, Wednesday? It was 7 days ago. No, 9 days ago. 9 days ago that we both had a very bad day. And,
it was like as you say, it's like a new podcast. Babak and Ray have a bad day.
Have a bad day. So yeah,
not together as well.
No, isolated incidents. So that's why we suspect something's going on. First thing that happened, I was hit off my line bike by a car, a disgruntled driver, on purpose, might I say, and I landed on the road, and I was all right, but then I spoke to Babak later, and I think I even jokingly said, "Stay safe out there when you go out tonight. There's some crazy people out there."
You did,
yeah.
And I mean, I would say I was safe. I just gave my phone to a pesky teenager on a line bike.
Yeah, I don't think you gave it to him. I think he took it from you against your will.
Yeah, I didn't. He didn't ask me, and but I was like, I did everything textbook wrong.
You can't blame yourself.
I mean, this isn't my first
phone being stolen.
This isn't my first rodeo, Ray. This has happened to me before. I've got a bit better at it. Like the first time this happened to me, I just sort of like stared at my empty hand, like trying to see a phone through it.
What? This is the second time your phone's been stolen from you?
Yeah.
Whoa. I hear about all this shit happening to people in London. Nothing. I'm reckless. Nothing like this ever happened to me. I mean, I did get rammed off the road by a car.
You literally just said.
Like theft-wise, no one's stolen anything.
Oh, well, maybe you're not sort of like, as I say, maybe you're not just sort of like holding your phone in your weaker hand exposed to the road. You always have to hold it on the side facing the wall.
No, you cannot blame yourself for holding your phone in the wrong hand, and that's why you got it stolen from you. You cannot blame yourself for that. But yeah, it did happen.
But it is like we make this new podcast, and it's like what do we say? A two crime podcast.
Oh, true crime. Babak and Ray have had a bad day, and it occurred last Monday, and to both of us, separate incidents, and you can only help but think that
they're related.
They're related, and it's due to the success of our new podcast. Things are going well, the downloads are happening, and the listeners are growing, and people want to take this down, you know?
Yeah.
And we're looking at you, James Acaster. We're looking at you, Ed Gamble, the off-menu crew. I believe they might have something to do with it. You know? Well, I'm just telling you. Like, I'm just saying. Yeah, could be them. Threatened by us. Or potentially another podcast, So anyway, we'll get to the bottom of this. I've got half the license plate of the car that hit me. So that's a strong basis for a new podcast. We call that a partial plate in the business. When I spoke to the police, he goes, "So you got a partial plate?" And I said, "I got a partial plate, man." Yeah, I didn't know that. There. So yeah, I've got a couple of detectives working on the case. But they told me that I have to go testify in court if they catch him, because he will say he's not the driver, and then I have to say he was the driver.
Right.
So,
but you spoke to the guy, right? Beforehand, there was an interaction.
Oh yeah, there was a bit of road rage. Yeah.
So you'd recognize him.
Yeah, but then I have to go to court to do all that shit. I can't be bothered with that. So yeah, in the podcast, I would hire a private investigator. We find him, and I torture him. No, not torture. Torture's a strong word. I meant to say torment.
Psychologically, yeah.
Torment. So I just leave notes saying that I'm the line bike guy. You know, he'll know I am the line bike guy. Yeah. And I know that because he hit me on a line bike and he had a black car, a black, nice. I sort of have. I think it might have been a BMW, and it was a nice car. So he'd have like scratches on the end. The policeman suspected it might be a stolen vehicle. Now, this
But
is a
then,
lot
if
to
it's a
go
stolen
off.
vehicle, would you? If you stole a vehicle, would you want to? This is the Two Crime podcast now. Would you want to get noticed by knocking off a guy on a lime?
Well, he was driving quite recklessly before that, and that's what was.
Right.
That's why we sort of had the altercation, because he sort of cut me off, and then
Did he also have like learner plates?
and you wouldn't want to damage your nice car. You know what I mean? He was just reckless with the car, like so. So that's what, and just normal people would never behave like that, I guess so. But that's all for our new podcast. Babak and Ray have had a bad day, and so yes, off menu. James Acaster, Ed Gamble, we are on to you. But in the meantime,
stop threatening those two guys.
Oh yeah,
I just got a nice quote from James Acaster for my book, so that's like, I'm very grateful.
Yeah. Well, you got it before. He'll be locked behind bars. Anyway. This next episode is one of the just a fantastic comedian, person, actor. His name is Mark Silcox, and I hope you enjoy it.
Babak and Ray have got nothing to say. Babak and Ray have got nothing to say. 24 episodes locked in a day, and it's Monday.
Hello, you're listening to Babak and Ray Have Nothing to Say. It's 8 a.m. and it's episode 9 on a Monday. With me, as always, is Babak and Hugh. Hey, guys.
Hello, how do you do?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
How are you?
How are you?
Doing good. Feeling the morning, loving it. Brisk, lovely morning.
Okay.
It is the morning. I enjoyed my 30 seconds of standing outside watching you guys smoke 3 drugs of a cigarette. It was like it's a new beginning. That's what it feels like.
The theme song, you get a bit of a break with the outro and the intro to just do what you need to do.
We've been
if you're listening for the first time,
we are recording all our episodes back to back. 6 months. Is it 6 months? Is 6 months worth of? Well, if we were to do this weekly, it's 6. Why has my maths got so bad?
No, you are kind of right. 24.
4 months.
24. No, 4 weeks. If you assume there's 4 weeks in a month, but there isn't. So it's probably a little bit less than 6 months. It's like 4.5 weeks in a month. Same 4 and a bit weeks in a month. So it's probably 5.5 months if we were to release it weekly. I'd say 5.5 months.
This is like This is episode 9.
Yeah, it's almost...
It's episode 9.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. We're almost halfway through. That's crazy to think.
But also, if you think too hard, we're almost halfway through.
Oh, that is disgusting, yeah.
What is that?
When you think about it.
Oh, right. I thought...
Your way, you
timed that with a drink, so I was like,
what my coffee. Yeah, no, you are right. We
don't think like that. We think, oh, wow, we're almost halfway through.
We are.
And we have exciting guests to come. And
we do have exciting guests.
And our brains are fried. And
so... it's got to 8 o'clock now, and I feel like the brain fog is starting to kick in. We've done all these episodes with no break. We just get to go out and that theme song and outro.
And people will say, "Hey Ray, why are we doing that?"
Well, it's I guess the idea originated because we thought we're not going to get together to meet regularly to a podcast. So I want to do it all in one day, and here we are trying to do it all in one day, and to be quite perfectly honest, we had trouble getting together for this one day to do it. So if we could condense it any further, we would.
I actually have to go in an hour.
No, you don't. That sounded real for a second there. So what have we learned so far? I think what we need to learn is we need to...
I've had enough.
What? You've had enough? Yeah.
I've had enough.
What we need to do, though, is we need to...
I rebooked my therapy.
You rebooked your therapy?
Yeah.
Oh, you're quitting. You're off.
I just need to speak to her.
Oh, you're going to do a little therapy break?
No, it's fine. I can keep it. We're going to keep going. No, it's a new beginning. We're nearly halfway through.
We are nearly halfway through. I think what I've learned so far is we need to reiterate our mission statement every time, which is let's make the episodes individually good. I feel like, this was just inevitable, but like they're all morphing into one episode. I can't remember what happened in which episode and which callbacks are from when and so forth.
I think all the callbacks are from the first one.
From the first episode?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, that would be pretty good if they were all from one episode.
It's,
We've got some food here now. This is going to be a game changer.
I mean, the food has been a constant, to be honest. So not eating the food.
Not
the ASMR added bonus of eating the food.
Well, there will be that, but like we've only had Fantastics or whatever they're called, and Haribo cola ones.
I mean, I don't want to reiterate, but I did supply a hospitality area that does have some croissants. You got croissants, and you got some bars. I can't remember what, something with protein in it, and there's some of that turmeric shot in the fridge.
Oh, I've got some.
That's gonna wake me up.
I got some ginger shots for us actually in our Leon bag because I had thought, we're going to get sick. We need to look after our health. So
things are looking up.
We've got the deliveries come in now. Things are going to be good. The guests have all shown up apart from our guests. The only guests that haven't shown up are ones that told us just before we were going to record that they couldn't come in.
Yeah.
But now we've got heaps of cool guests and they're all coming in. We've replaced them all, so it's all smooth sailing, right?
Yeah.
We've replaced everyone. Like we've got like no.
Well,
no more gaps in the right register.
I need to check, but in theory, yes. Now, how much time?
So I've ordered Leon, right?
Yeah.
And it's come up on this. It's come up on my Uber Eats, and it said, "Hey, you will get money off. You will get money off if we'll give you £2 if you take a photo of this food, right, and send it to us." And this has happened to me before, right? I got a photo of this. I ordered this food, and it's like, take this photo, and you get £2 Uber Eats credit if you take this photo of the dessert. We don't have it yet. So I took the photo, and it's on there. It's on the website.
Right.
I'm pretty much a photographer now.
It's your photo.
I've had my work.
And
it's like for the baklava. I'm like I got that. I just had to submit the photo. But I'm pretty much a published photographer now at this point. My work is featured in Uber.
Yeah. Well, I guess you can put it on your CV, but if you're only going to get £2 credit for it, it's
a lot of people probably having to do their first photos for free. I'm getting paid already in Uber credits.
Yeah. Well,
Uber Eats. So yes, okay, so the wheels are starting to come off, but they're also starting to come on because I'm putting extra wheels on by eating this food later. So once those extra wheels come on, we're going to be good. But we've got a fantastic guest in this show that is going to help carry it along. Because what do you think about? What do you need when you're tired and you've been going on for so long? You need someone with super low energy.
Oh, super high octane.
And that speaks in the same tone. And that's why we've got a guest that does exactly that. And this guest is so if we thought, look, we need someone to wake us up, and let's get the most low energy person we can possibly get on the comedy circuit. It's hard to tell.
He's not low energy. He wears a gold suit.
He's super low energy. It's like the definition of low energy, I would say. It doesn't move, doesn't speak, doesn't really speak much.
He's not wearing the gold suit. He's not wearing the gold suit.
He would. It's hard. Mark's. I guess it's called Mark Silcox, but I've been friends with him for a long time, and it's hard to tell with this guy whether he's a genius or the biggest idiot in the world. Like I can't tell. Like
what kind of intro is this?
It's a nice intro. I'm calling him a genius, and I'm calling him the biggest idiot in the world, and it's somewhere in between. But it's a unique soul that a 1 in a million person that you'll be lucky to come across someone like one of these people in your whole lifetime.
I feel lucky,
and I feel lucky that we get to have him on the podcast as well. So I've waffled on enough here about Mark and about my opinions of him. Let's bring him on here. Do you have anything to say before? I do have actually a little update now. I just got an update on my phone right now
from Mr. Rahim.
Mr. Rahim. So if you're just tuning in,
as a bit of content, we were looking for guests, extra things to do, and Babak has he's been advertised. He's got a flyer in the mail from Mr. Rahim. And his description is man of God with gifted power use, all spiritual power, black magic, voodoo, jinn with 2 N's and a J.
Jinn.
I don't know what that is. Jinn. I've
Just
never heard that
sounds
one. Jinn to help you. And then he's a love specialist, palm reading, love reading. And it's also on the back, it's got African astrologer, palm reader, Rahim. So he's a big palm reader, Rahim. So I sent him a photo of my palm at 4 a.m. And it said 4 a.m, that would have been episode 5. And I went and I said, hey, I just said, hey man, is this okay? Picture of my hand. And he's written back saying, who are you?
Yeah.
So I'll just write to Mr. Rahim, it's me, Ray. It's me, Ray. And let's see what happens. Okay. Well,
I think we need to get him out. He's been, to his credit, Mark is very punctual, and he's been sitting in that hospitality area for at least half an hour. If his energy is low, it'll be down to us. Let's get him out.
Thank you for coming on, Mark. Thank you very much. I know it's early in the morning. Thanks for coming in.
Oh, my pleasure. Any excuse to get out of the bed.
Now, I don't even know how to describe you. You do stand-up comedy, you act, you're a doctor of chemistry, you play table tennis, and you also make some inventions in your free time. Mark, what do you call yourself? What do you say you do? What do you say you do if someone asks?
I'm still trying to figure out, really.
That's the way it should be.
It should be like
that's
that.
how it should be.
I've always thought it was a bullshit answer when people say, I know what I want to be. You know, I know this. And no one knows, you know?
I don't know.
I mean, some people have this business oriented. They know what they want and they just stick with it. But they are the one who get depressed in the end.
I think that's true. I think it's like you keep growing and you change, and so I think that's what I've done as I've done my I used to do music, used to do comics. It's almost like as I get older, it just changes slightly, and now I don't know what it is anymore. But that's fine.
Okay, but a constant in your life has been table tennis. I played table tennis with you a lot. You played that. Chemistry, that's been a constant. I mean, I guess you're not doing that much chemistry anymore.
I know little, but I know whatever I know that's for sure. You know, I don't try to bullshit things, which I don't know.
It says he knows little. You are a doctor in chemistry, though.
I know, but being a doctor is not a big deal, you know. You are in a group, everyone is doing things, and it's very specific area of research you are doing.
Yeah.
So if you pay attention, you can really learn quickly that area. And then you just hang around in the group, do the work needed to be done to get your PhD.
And what was your PhD in?
My PhD was we were trying to miniaturize things. So instead of using test tube and, big equipment, we were trying to miniaturize them on the glass channels.
So make everything smaller.
Everything is smaller.
That's why you like table tennis. From big tennis. You need to miniaturize it, That's why I started playing that.
So that was the whole research about.
Wow, that's great. That's crazy.
But then how does that turn into comedy?
Comedy, I never thought I will be a comedian, but I was watching a documentary. And they were offering a course in City Lit. Oh, you can do this course. You don't have to be born funny. So I did that course, 12-week course, and then...
Where was that? In London?
City Lit, London, near Holborn.
Mm-hmm. What documentary was this that you saw that in?
It was a showcase on Channel 4. They were showing the comedian's course, and all the comedians were doing 5 minutes. And the professor was saying, oh, you don't have to be born funny, just do this course. So before that, I never saw live comedy. So I registered for the course, and when I went to the course, I completely lost. Because there were lots of actors, they were doing big gestures and lighters. They're just talking about analyzing all different kind of comedy. And I thought, no, I don't want to do this. Because I paid the whole fee, so I stick stuck with the course, and I'm enjoying the process. Let's see what happens.
You've sort of had this attitude towards everything in your life that I see. You have a very relaxed, easygoing, what will be sort of attitude, which I love. This is what Mark will often say. He'll go to Edinburgh and everyone's going mad in Edinburgh, doing too many shows, doing this and that. And he's in demand. He's doing a lot of shows. He does a late night table tennis show with me, does his own show, go guest partner. And you'll ask Mark how he is, and he's always just fine. Like, he's fine.
I did a bit of low-key acting work with Mark on Sam's show where we were two guys on a cinema date, just extras. The camera was never on us, but I was like, I don't know what I'm doing, so I was there. They gave me some popcorn. I'm pretending to eat the popcorn, pretending to talk. He's not even looking at me. He's just looking away the whole time because he's just like, camera's not on us. And I'm like, oh yeah, he's right. The camera isn't, but I still feel like I have to. Like, I was like, how can you be that relaxed?
I think Mark is a testament to sticking to your guns and being yourself, because Mark refuses to learn lines, and usually this loses people jobs. But Mark has done it so much that they expect it now. He's set a precedent, You're the idiot if you think Mark's got to learn the lines. That's on you.
That takes an incredible...
I try to learn, but sometimes it's really difficult.
Sam said he was very frustrated with you at one point during his show.
Yeah.
I mean, I
get a lot of liberty with Sam, he just let me.
It takes a lot of confidence to not learn the lines, though.
I guess
Doesn't
so.
it?
No, but if you invite me to do the show in Melbourne, what choice you have?
Yeah, right.
You already paid me for everything.
They have to get rid of some of his lines. It's the only option they have at that point. Make the lines easier. Oh, man. So you do the doctor in chemistry. You come back. Do you work as a chemist at all, or do you just do teaching?
No, I did chemistry, a lot of chemistry. We have 5-6 publications in journals.
So you worked in labs and stuff like that as a laboratory?
Yeah.
And then
I have one patent for the invention we did. It's very small, but...
What was the invention?
It's we were using capillary electrophoresis on the chip.
Of course.
And then we have developed some electrode which does not need to be connected, but it still do the job.
Wow.
So that was our invention.
And you patented that?
Yeah, it's patented.
I don't really know what that means. Does that mean there's royalty money's coming in?
It's kind of like when you sign the bottom of your artworks.
Yeah, I get that bit, but it's like in terms of... So you own the invention...
It's a group invention. It's not like personal, because just to filing the patent application, you need lots of skills and lots of money behind it. And I was working with Imperial College, so Imperial College paid for everything. But just to have that confidence in you.
So when did you start teaching, becoming a school teacher?
I started teaching in India in 1986.
Wow.
And I came to England in 1990, in the end of 1990. So I have about 5-6 years of teaching experience in India.
And then
here I lost completely.
But you have stopped teaching now, and you kind of primarily do stand-up comedy, acting, and obviously your newfound hobby, gold trading on the side. Is that correct?
Gold trading is now going to replace everything I do.
Oh, really?
Everything. It's going to get rid of it.
I mean, everything will be like, because you don't need to sit around and do gold trading. So whatever time I have, I will do everything else. But gold trading, where I will get my, money in.
But then how's the gold trading going?
I mean, I have to sort out my mistakes. I tell people not to do it, and I do it myself.
So, what, the mistakes or the trading in full stop?
In trading, you do a couple of mistakes, which I tell not to do, and I get tempted. Because I was doing Edinburgh show, I started account with £500, and I wanted to double it before it finishes in 1 month. So I take some,
risk.
And those were not necessary. So I'm stuck with them. But
I didn't fully understand, but the figures didn't ever look that good.
No, but it's early days. I'm not closing my account. So in the end, everything will be all right,
And you told me a fantastic. So you went up to Edinburgh this year and did a show, Gold Trader. But you've told me that you might go up to Edinburgh next year, do a show about being broke.
Yeah, I want to do 2 shows. In one show, I made up lots of money, and another show, I lost everything.
That's good.
So two shows, and I can do 2 shows in one day, I think.
So you're doing teaching, doing chemistry, and the comedy was that was that a coming from you were so bored in your life, or just happened?
Yeah, I think it's kind of being bored, because I think I do think logically. I try to explain people, but people just don't have time because they just have a fixed mind. So they don't listen to you, and then they just try to find spelling mistakes or grammatical mistakes.
Yeah.
I say, if that make you happy, you be happy. But I know what I'm talking about.
Do you think doing chemistry or science, you have a somewhat nihilistic view to the world a bit, because of chemistry and that science, and then so all you can do is
lots of things
jokes?
are not necessary. If you live natural life, you don't need all these medicines. Just understand few things about your body, and then you will be fine. But people push themselves to the limit, and then they want to trust the system, and system is also corrupt. You go to the doctor have high expenses, and they have to prescribe medicines whether you need them or not. In India, it's quite open. Here, people are a bit more regulated, restricted. In India, you go to the doctor, they will give you lots of vitamins and capsules and healthy things, which are not bad for you, but it's bad for your pocket. No. And they all get commissions for that.
Well, what I do like about Eastern medicine compared to Western medicine, though, it puts the power in the individual more.
And you don't really need too many of them. All you need to know is turmeric and ginger.
Turmeric and ginger.
Yes. These 2 things will get you out of most of the trouble, and lots of rest.
Yeah.
Hilariously, all the things that we haven't been doing.
You don't need all those things.
Speaking of lots of rest, I don't know if you know the premise of this podcast, but we have decided, because we wanted to record something for a long time, we could never meet up. So we're doing 24 episodes today, back to back. You are our ninth episode now. Wow. So we are breaking the second rule that you said there of
don't push yourself to the limit.
We
are.
You are young. You should push yourself to the limit.
Yeah, I think when you're younger, you want to put your body under certain stresses a little bit, controlled stress, and then when you're older, you want balance. You want more of a balance. But when your body can take it a bit more, your mind can take it a bit more.
You have to push, otherwise you won't discover new things.
I'm looking forward to whatever it is we're going to discover when we push through to the end of this.
So when did you become Mark Silcox? That's what I want to know. When did you...
We were discussing the logic of using another name on the course and what kind of protection it gives you.
Yeah.
Because people say, don't use your name. If somebody is already big with that name, then you will have problem establishing your identity. So I listened to everything and then say, I want to be Mark Silcox. Because that's the name of my first UK boss. When I came here, he was head of science and really nice person. We used to get along very well. And then he moved to somewhere else, and I don't know where he's gone.
In the UK or not?
You haven't seen him since you've been...
He been to Middle Eastern countries.
So he hasn't
countries.
He hasn't seen you on TV and stuff like that as Mark Silcox.
He might have seen it, but he never approached me, and I don't know where he is.
So you never think of him, this guy that knew you, that worked with you, now maybe turning on the TV one day, seeing you, called his name?
It's it
would be fun to see their reaction,
Are you not worried that he might think that you are somehow impersonating him or something?
No, but I'm doing completely different than what he does. So it's just the name.
Mark Silcox.
And it's quite unique name in the way, because whenever you Google it, there's only another Mark Silcox, and he's a psychologist.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Maybe in a parallel universe, he's out there somewhere.
He's a psychologist in America. Another very popular, and he's also a doctor. He wrote a few books. Sometimes people think, you wrote those books. I wrote.
I'm interested to know, what was in that documentary that, Because it can't just be that they said you don't have to be born
No,
funny.
that's the sentence they used because they were showing showcase.
But was that enough to just go, okay, I'm going to like...
No,
join the
I was
course?
just looking for something to do, as a hobby to develop.
I would argue, though, like it's outside of this course, I think you are born very funny, Mark. You must have been a funny kid, a cheeky and stuff like that.
Cheeky means because I'm stuck in the middle child of 9 siblings. So the whole atmosphere always be, I have no status. Nobody pay any attention to me.
I've never met an adult that is more child. You giggle. You told me every time I say, "What do you do again, bro?" You say you just love to stir shit. That's it, direct quote. And then he'll giggle for so long. He'll giggle to himself. And so, as someone who's a doctor in chemistry, and I find you still got that cheeky, childish spirit. So I think you are very funny behind the eyes. And a
Oh,
funny
thank you.
Yeah. I think sometimes
Because I've been ignored. I'm a teacher. I really want to teach sincere science and chemistry. And whenever I try to teach, children will spot one or two spelling mistake or one or two word I pronounce differently. And then that will become their thing. They will laugh and then I can't teach.
Yeah.
So I found frustrating. Then I realized it's true because if they find something funny, every time that word will come, they will laugh. And I can't do anything about it. So I just change my teaching style. I just give them worksheet, get on with it.
And so there would have been a point while you're teaching, though, you're getting a lot of work on TV, starting to get this, that some of the kids started to recognise you and stuff? Or?
Oh, yeah. Now they come to me, they always have 3 questions. How did I get into it? How they can get into it? And how much money I'm making.
The answer to all that is 4.
questions,
Channel
yeah.
4, 4 ways and, $4, £4. All right, cool. That's cool. So, and you just feature in Sam's new show coming out, Make That Move.
Sam
Yes,
Campbell.
Sam Campbell,
Make That
guest
Move,
friend.
yeah.
And then you are also in Man Like Mobeam. Is that out at the moment?
Men Like Mobeen is finished. Season 5 is finished.
Finished.
So it's not happening anymore.
It's not fair. And what other things you're working on at the moment? So you do your live work, and then are you doing any more acting roles coming up? or-
Acting roles, I have recorded a couple of things, but they are just taster tapes. So if that get commissioned, then I might get something similar than Men Like Mobeen, but still.
Surely you must think sometimes in your life, like you'll be dressed up on a television set as a knight, and you must think back to when you were doing chemistry and think, how am I here? Or how did I get here? No or not?
I don't have that kind of, competitive skills. I just want to know what I'm doing and I want to be in control.
But do you not ever marvel at the position you're in now, getting a lot of acting work?
Because
and
I
stuff
saw
like-
people around me and how hard they were working to be on that. So I don't have that kind of, discipline to work hard. So I just try to do the minimum to get maximum benefit.
It even kind of comes into Mark's table tennis techniques.
In
Yes.
what sense?
He's developed a new serve that's sort of unplayable. That he'll serve it that hits the corner, and you can't.
And that's
play
it.
And he hits the corner, and I saw,
One shot.
He practiced it for like years. He's been practicing it for years, and it's like it's the kind of serve. Yeah, it's the service that's it's very frustrating.
It sounds quite annoying.
So well, this is how I've always been friends with Mark and known him through other comedian stuff. But my friendship with Mark started in COVID when I was over here, didn't really know anyone, and lockdown happened. All the Australians that I knew went, and one of the only reasons you could leave the house was to do sport or exercise.
Right.
And Mark said if I wanted to play table tennis, he was keen whenever I wanted. And I was like, let's do that. I'll start. And I'd played a bit as a kid, a little bit here and there, but Mark was good. And I'd played a bit with Sam Campbell, and Sam was pretty good. But Mark was but Sam was
Sam is better.
Sam
than
was
us.
improving a lot at that point. I think you are. It's hard to tell. It's a Mark, Sam, and I are like we play together, and it's all kind of even. Sam probably tips us.
I think sometime he let us win.
I think it's hard to tell. Sam's probably we all beat each other, but Sam probably wins the most. But Mark's hard to tell because Mark never really takes it seriously.
Yeah.
And then
I'm also too emotional, and so I can turn up very good one week and very bad one week. So it's all mixed in there, but we all play. But I start meeting up with Mark once a week or twice a week during lockdown for about a year, and
Where were you guys playing?
various locations.
Wherever we find the table.
Wherever we found there was an outdoor one in Whitechapel that we would play at a lot,
Okay.
and then we would play there. And I'd sort of learn. I'd teach it as a bit of a training session. And towards the end of that, Mark said to me, he goes, "Oh, at my school that I'm working at, there's 2 table tennis tables inside. So as soon as they're about to relax the rules or something like that, and allowed to hang out in groups,
Just like adults in the school.
well, they were about to, yeah.
It's on Saturdays, not during the week.
And they're allowed to let you hang out in groups of 6 or something like that. And so Mark goes, "Oh, I think I can get us into the school, and I'm going to invite a bunch of other comedians." And I thought, this is pretty strange. Like, I don't really know what's going on. He goes, no, don't worry. And I get a message from Mark, come to this school on Saturday. I'm like, okay. So I turn up to the school. I remember it's still sort of COVID too. So like even going out of the house and going to anything's quite bizarre, let alone going to a school. And then I get there and it's just Tim Key, Mark and myself in this room. Tim was the only other person at
And
that
Adam
point.
Hess.
Adam Hess.
Adam Hess was very...
Adam Hess. Yeah. But I don't know if he came to the first one. But
No, first one he didn't come. No.
it was just Tim, you and I, wasn't it? And I thought, this is strange. What Tim's here, and I think lockdown had really been harsh on him. And he was just like, I want to come out and see people. And then Adam Hess came, and Sam was in Australia at that point. He came back over, and he started coming, and it just became this really fun, cool little
and then we
thing
had
I'd look forward to.
lunch afterward, pub lunch.
We'd go for lunch. We'd play in the morning, every morning, and we'd go for lunch.
When I
And-
first heard of this underground comedy ping pong underworld, it was quite. I was surprised. I didn't know any people that use those tables. I only know the ones on Cold Drop Yard. They're more and more showing up, but like. I didn't realize there's certain points in days you can find these guys on the circuit practicing
Yeah, well, it's Mark's the big. I would say Mark and I are the ringleaders of the table tennis crew, but I would say it wouldn't have happened if it wasn't for Mark and the high school thing there. But yeah, it's Mark, Sam, and I, but Sam's just so aloof that it's hard to like. Mark and I will be there every week playing, and it's sort of happened for like 5 years now, and it's a great thing in my life.
Very good exercise.
Yeah, really good.
Is it good exercise?
It is very good exercise.
Burning a lot of calories, moving around a lot. Like, yeah.
It doesn't
if
look
you only have
hard,
to-
but it is really,
But if you only
really
have to
good
do a
workout.
surf, then how much exercise do you get?
No, but if you running behind the ball and bending, and the floor in the King's Cross is very bouncy. You don't know which way the ball is going to bounce. So just to pick up the ball,
Okay, so picking
you
up the
need.
ball.
It's gone a long way. Yeah.
I'd be doing a lot of that. I
But you
think.
are moving constantly. You're jigging around and moving constantly, and that's burning calories. The non-stop of that. So, and that led to us doing a table tennis tournament in Edinburgh late night, which is popular there. And so table tennis has taken me pretty far with Mark, my relationship.
I didn't realize that it started here. I thought that you must just be like.
It started in COVID.
Right.
I'd played a little bit as a kid, and I'd played a bit there, and then and that's
You have to have one sport you can play regularly.
Yeah.
Then you get slightly better than average, and then you start enjoying as well.
yeah. And I marvel at table tennis because I find the physics of it like so amazing. How you can just like instinctually have
And
to
it's
tilt
very
the bat.
independent. You don't have any management. You know, if you go to some places like you booking a tennis court or you booking a other court, then you have to pay the fees, and then you have to follow certain etiquettes and
to be there
rules.
at time.
In King's Cross, you go there with your bat and ball. You play who you want to play with. If you don't want anybody to play with, you just say no. I don't want to play with you. So you have some interaction there as well. You know.
And so wait, so you got more acting coming up with some teasers and stuff like that. You've got potentially a show in Edinburgh next year.
Two shows.
2 shows, yeah.
Sure, yeah.
What else? Are you doing any live stuff coming up? Any gigs?
Live stuff. I'm doing my show in October sometime.
At whereabouts?
Let me see.
Not at the Soho Theatre.
Not in the Soho Theatre, no.
Well, Mark's just looking that up there. Do you have a sport that you play,
It's
Baba?
21st of
No, I
November.
realised that. It's what? 21st?
21st of November.
21st of November.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's just in London.
Where was it?
I will post it when the other time. I will post it on Instagram.
He'll post
the
it
other
on Instagram. That's a nice way of saying he doesn't have it written down right now.
No, I have. I said yes. And I'm doing a Leicester Festival
Oh, yeah, Leicester
on
Festival.
21st of February.
All right, it's a couple of gigs booked in.
One show, yeah.
One in 21st. Oh, you love the 21st, don't you? 21st of November, 21st
That's
of
the
February.
date they offered me, so I said, yeah.
Okay, and this will be your old show, your Gold Traders show.
Gold Trader.
Yeah. Cool. All right, and what would if you have to do something in comedy, what would be your, like, if you have a dream project? Is it to write a book, make a movie, TV show, live shows? What is it? I find
Riyadh Festival.
the Riyadh Festival.
I just want to be in other people's show. I don't want to do anything myself.
That's what I mean. A true artist. He just doesn't want to. He's just happy to be in other people's shows, walk around, act.
Is this TV shows or stage shows?
Because everything I watch is like so, people get involved so much. It just control the whole their life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't want to be in that position.
It's nice to have that, like, I need to learn some of this, Ray.
I think
I need to learn to have a bit of distance and...
Well, I heard this thing, this philosophy in yoga, and it's about taking and I think Mark does it. You want to take the path in life that's between effort and ease, like this path, the effort, or middle path, balance or whatever. I think Mark does it. He's never tried too hard, ever. Yeah, never. Like he's doing a bit, but just never like it is. But not in just a very zen way. A very zen way.
This thing...
No, I respect people working hard. I want to support them whatever I can, but if you do it on your own, then you want to do your way, and then people will come as a professional and they will try to distract you. Oh, this is not good, this won't work. Then you can't do what you want to do. So,
I mean, I tried this. Like, the one time it backfired where I went for an audition, and I don't do auditions, but I was broke as anything, and it was for a whiskey commercial, and I'm like, I was 40-something, and I was drinking, and I was like, well, whiskey's for depressed middle-aged men. I can do this advert. It's like, but it was for a whiskey brand. I didn't know anything. They sort of found me on Facebook, so I should have known there was something wrong, because it's like they've picked me, but actually it was some agency. So I thought I was going to this audition as the only person for this thing, but I got there and it's like a modeling agency, and there's all these people and they're all dressed like the Black Eyed Peas, and there's the whiskey brand's like David Beckham's whiskey brand, and I saw the advert on the TV, and it's like, basically I was there thinking I was just going to have to sit in a like big armchair or something like this. I thought I was just going to be sitting with a glass of whiskey by a fire, or however, like, you don't drink whiskey at a party. It's not a drink for... Anyway, they were taking like 8 people at a time into the audition room, whatever you call it, and I had to go up to the desk, and I was like, what are they doing in there? Because everyone's like cheering and high-fiving, and they all knew each other from some circuit, and you all had to stand in a line and introduce yourselves on camera, and then they were like, we're going to play 3 different songs and you just have to dance together, like together. And I was wearing a hat because I wanted to kind of try and look cool. It was really hot, so I was sweating, like just wearing a beanie. And I told them that I haven't danced for like 10 years. When you play this music, I don't know what I'm going to do. And I thought this was a whiskey. This isn't... I think it was in Soho. I think I walked back to here in about 20 minutes. I was like, it was quite exhilarating doing something that humiliating to in front, to a camera like we're doing today. But that was my attempt at doing the bare minimum. That's like, and that's the last time I danced.
Well, speaking of the bare minimum, I've just got a bit of an update here, and I want to update Mark on this. Mr. Raheem, I don't know if you've seen this. It's an advertisement. Uh-huh. He's an African palm reader.
Oh, yeah.
So I've sent him a picture saying, hey, is this okay? And a picture of my palm.
Uh-huh.
And he's written back saying, "Who are you?" And I said, "I'm Ray." And he's typing about 3 times and it's deleted. It's like, you know how you can see someone's about to write? So I'm waiting for this response to come through, but I'm guessing Raheem is about to read my future. Mr. Raheem's about to read my future, which is going quite well.
Well, I mean, I'd say that you want to send him a proper picture of your hand, because that hand is not your future. That hand looks...
We've got. I'm just saying, we've got everyone here. We've got this palm reader.
Yeah.
I've got a scientist. And
I don't know what I am.
well, yeah, we're just.
You're an artist.
We're the artists.
Thank you. Somebody knows.
Yes. So well, you know, through all this, it's a good balance of philosophies and ideas and.
I hope so. I hope so. It's like, sorry, Mark. It's the 9 hours. It's the pushing ourselves to the limits. I don't know how this is going to.
So we have started at midnight. At midnight today, we started.
Oh, very
and then
So who else did you have it on so far?
Sam has come on. Bunch of other comedians. Babak Simon.
Have you already forgotten them?
Yeah.
What time Sam was on?
He was on at midnight.
And he's coming back.
It's coming back at the next midnight.
I see. I wanted to send him a message if you want to play table tennis today.
Table tennis.
We can ask him.
I can tell you his whole schedule. He's going to see Dr. Paul. Was it Dr. Paul?
He's going to see Dr. Paul, then he's going to see a film with Rose Matafeo.
A film with Rose Matafeo afterwards. So yeah, there would be a chance in about an hour. Yeah, he might be keen for table tennis. Yeah. What are your plans today, Mark? What are you up to? What do you
After here, I will just go to King's Cross.
to play table tennis? That's where we.
Who are you playing? Just whoever's around.
There's a group.
That's why I'm looking for Sam if you want to come.
All right, today.
But the table where we play regularly at on every Saturday morning we play at at tennis at King's Cross at Coles Drop Yard.
I know, and it's like, I mean, I didn't go to St. Martin's wherein it was there, but as a comedy fan, if I knew that all the comedy guys are just outside my college playing ping pong, it would have blown my mind.
Well, yeah, it's Sam, Mark, and I, and sometimes you see the Mark people that are fans of Mark, they can't believe that he's there playing table tennis. They get pretty excited, so that's always fun. But there's always some groups. There's some groups.
Are people
of table
forming? Like, are there groups forming to come just to watch?
No, but there are table tennis groups that play like semi-professional groups, and they are. It is quite competitive down there. A bit like edgy. One of the guys called Elvis, and he's very good.
He's very good, yeah.
Yeah, Elvis. I've seen him like juggle.
Does it get heated?
I think so. Between some of them, it does.
But not between you guys.
No, he's quite nice. I mean,
He's all right,
very
but
polite. A couple
who's
of them
the other
are
guys?
really hard ones.
Yeah, they are competitive. They do get competitive down there.
Some of them learn in the prison.
There are people that have learned in prison.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you can notice that. You can notice they've got quite an unorthodox.
That's why I don't do a lot
playing
of like.
style.
I'm never good at getting competitive in that way with sports.
In case the person learned in prison.
No, I'm not trying to
No,
pretend.
it's
I just
sport.
never care enough. That's why I end up, I guess, running, because it's just me on my own. Because I don't know. When I was in the school football team, I kind of let it down because I just didn't have whatever. At a certain age, like some people just either have it. They kind of get weirdly angry in the moment with the sport, and I just didn't.
With table tennis, if you start your group, then you will find 1 or 2 people you can enjoy playing with them.
Yeah.
So if you keep playing with them, then you will get better. You try to do new things. It's really very good and very safe sport.
Maybe I'll find a beginners group and then try and work my way in.
No, you can play with us.
Yeah,
Because when we play doubles,
Mornings.
we can easily accommodate.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's when.
I'm not very good though.
No, doubles. That's
No,
when you
doubles
can
is
basket,
where-
you know, 'cause
It'd be
you play
like this. I
someone
don't
else.
have to do anything. I just like every now and again I just chip in.
Yeah, wonder. Kinda. That's yeah, cool. There's that. Have you ever done a movie before, Mark? Have you been in a movie?
I have small roles in movie.
Which
I did
movie?
Sweet Caroline.
Sweet Caroline.
Sweet Caroline. I play vegetable judge who goes around check the vegetables. Because it's really very, very well made film.
Sweet Caroline.
Yes, Sweet Caroline.
I don't know that one.
But
Joe Archer, the actress.
yeah, cool.
It's a small farming community and they take vegetable growing very seriously. And there's an annual competition. So who can grow big vegetables and unusual vegetables. So it's very rivalry, and then people get murdered in that same vegetable get stolen. So it's a very tense atmosphere.
Yeah, cool. And how is your? This has always made me laugh. What's your family's approach to you doing comedy?
I don't talk to them about my comedy and acting.
Do they know you do it?
Oh yeah, they
Okay.
know.
Yeah.
They know it now.
But like for me, I quite marvel at it because Mark's so successful now doing comedy, but to them, he's a dad or a husband, so they don't care, and it's just so at home. But then he's so successful outside of it, and they don't
I'm
even.
not successful. I'm just.
I would say you are very successful and a very unique person in that success. As in, you're writing a rule book yourself that has an that isn't really out. Like there's not. Many.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. From my memory, like, yeah, I will have to agree. I think because like I remember like on Sam's like I heard like you refused the transport and you were like, I'm gonna just get my own way there.
Where?
Yeah, that's what they told me.
To Sam's thing, you didn't get the transport.
That they put on. It's like you got the
Sam?
train.
For Sam's show, his television show, you didn't take.
Oh,
they
Sam-
organised a lift for you to the shoot, probably. I'm guessing, and then you didn't.
No, because what happened when you traveling in the car, and if it is more than 1 or 2 hour journey, then it's really painful. Sitting on the back. So
Yeah.
I prefer train.
Yeah.
Just take the train. You get there in time.
Does it its own way.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's like show up late. Doesn't matter. It's good.
But I get there on time. I don't want them to wait. I just want to be on there on time.
Yeah, you were always on time. Table tennis, never late there.
Half an hour early today.
Yeah, half an hour early today. Thank you for coming in so very early. I do appreciate that. What else outside of table tennis is on the cards for today? Do you have anything to do today outside of that?
Just going back home, sorting out few things.
Trading some gold.
We are doing this Clash of the Comics.
What's Clash of the Comics?
When comedian do wrestlings.
Oh, right,
you're
the
doing
wrestling, of course, the wrestling Clash, and that's on a couple of days' time.
I'm not wrestling, but I'm in the show.
Yeah, I was in the show with you once as a paramedic.
Oh, yeah,
Remember,
that's right.
we were both paramedics a few years ago.
Oh,
Yeah.
hang on. So this is
That's in Hammersmith
where did they
Apollo.
do it?
Well, this is the thing. Our producer, so do you know Max from Max and Ivan?
Oh, yeah.
That's his brother. That's Hugh is Max's brother.
I see.
So it all connects,
Right.
much like the whole. All
But I don't know much about the wrestling thing. I see it
So
like I see
comedian,
just,
they
like-
train really hard to
Yeah,
do
yeah.
the professional wrestling and in front of the live audience. So we are doing in Hammersmith Apollo. So they are building a proper wrestling.
Right, that's big.
Boxing
But
club.
then there's other characters and it's
and
a
then you
proper
have
show.
like
It's not just fights.
20, 30
It's a wrestling show.
comedian. They are all coming one after another and wrestling.
yeah,
It's a big event, yeah.
they. I think it started in Edinburgh.
You were
I'm
free.
Joe Lasses to PA.
Oh, okay.
Joe Lasses PA, yeah.
Oh,
Are
that's
you in it?
No, I mean it's a rotating cast, but no, not on Wednesday. I have been in it once with Mark before. We both played paramedics. I think someone got injured, and we went out with the thing and picked it up. Or was that you? No, you were the doctor.
No, I was I was the doctor. I was
Yeah, that's
playing
right. I was
doctor,
the
yeah.
doctor, and I was the nurse. Or whatever. I was running around with that afterwards. So yeah, character true to him, Doctor.
Well, he's a doctor, isn't he?
That's what I'm saying.
So yeah, it's like, and that's on Wednesday, and like so that's what they're all training for now.
Ed Gamble's coming on. Yeah, he's coming after training. They've got training there now, and then he's
I
coming.
see. Yeah, they do really seriously.
So you've got the wrestling, then you've got your one gig in November, and then your one gig in February.
Doing one gig in on Thursday in Birmingham.
Birmingham. With
And
Joe
then-
Lycett, or no?
Yeah, Friday there's an event. So that's kind of a gig. They asked me to do the set, but it's 3 days workshop, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, about public speaking.
And you're
So
teaching
they
that.
book me, they offer me the place to do the course for free and say, oh, can you do 20 minutes? And they're giving me hotel to stay on. So I say, yeah, why not?
So you're
That's
going
pretty
to a
good.
Public speaking course.
Yeah, public speaking network, they do this kind of annual event.
Right.
So the lady, she's organizer, she saw me doing a gig, so she invited me, and so I said, okay, I will do my 20-minute set there.
Did she see you do your routine about how
Mark has this routine. Well, the first time I saw him, and
That's
it's
the only
always-
routine I have now.
But it's about the rules of comedy and how you should move a lot on stage and project your voice, and he's clearly doing the opposite of all those things that he's talking about.
And then he tells you that.
And
he
so I'm
hasn't even
guessing-
told the joke.
Yeah, it's the same.
I'm guessing that's what you need to
That's what she asked me to do.
at the public speaking. Yeah, great. That's great. All right, cool, man. So that's a few shows from it, and table tennis. Table tennis will move on. The inventions will move on. The gold hunt, the gold trading.
Well, that needs to
trading,
develop, right? Because you need to make all the money and also lose all the money to get this show authentic. There's a lot of work. Well, yeah.
Yeah, Babak has been interested in your gold trading for a while now. And he
Gold
has-
trading, you should start. You should start on the demo account. Try for a few months, demo account.
Okay.
You don't have to pay any money, just open an account. And I'm writing a little program which will do the trading for you, so you don't actually have to trade.
Right.
Just let's see how it goes.
But then you don't put any money in.
No, it's
Not on
just
the
to
demo.
Oh, right. And then you just see
It's
it go
a
up
demo
and then you
account,
go,
so
I
when
wish
you
I'd put
feel-
the money in.
when you feel confident, then you can.
I need to do something clever with the small amount of I don't know. You get old. So I haven't invested in anything. I don't have a pension. I don't have anything. Just spending it doing these things.
Okay, so will you start gold trading though? Will you off the back of Mark?
Sure. Well, I'll go on the demo.
I open the account I will show you, and
Yeah.
then start trading on the demo account
I'm going to come to
For a couple
ping
of
pong and just
months.
trade gold in the background. Ask
for a couple of months, see how it goes, and if you feel confident, then start to
Yeah.
few £100 just to start with.
I'm a bit like, I do like to sort of like randomly take a risk though. That's the thing. I get bored and then I'm like, oh, we'll just do it all.
This is why it's more conditioning than because the gold price always goes higher, and if you're not selling gold, you're just buying gold and let it to go in high in price, because price changes every day, like every hour, so you are cashing on those changes, and that's what it is. If the price goes down, you are sure it will come up because it's gold in high demand.
Yes. Well, I guess that's. I mean, what else can I tell you? I can retell it. I mean, this isn't enough time to go into this story, but for Mark's birthday 2 years ago, I just remembered this. I can't believe I didn't open with this.
Go on.
Well, Mark requested that myself, him, and Luke McQueen try mushrooms.
Right.
I think he'd watched a few Netflix documentaries about them changing your neural passages and said, let's try it. And we tried it, and I don't think it is a little bit, but it was like I was a bit scattered and we're a little bit like that. And then it started kicking, and we went to this bar. This is all I remember. And we're at this bar, and we sort of it was winter, so we all have the hoodies on, and we're sitting at this bar out the front. And it's a nice, fancy, like sort of restaurant bar. And we're sitting at the
It's
front.
fishmonger.
I think it's like a seafood place that have wine out the front. And so we're sitting out there.
And where is this?
Oh,
Is it in London?
like near St John's Wood or something like that. It's like a little and then I can't remember exactly how it sort of came up. The waitress had come out and taken our order a few times and stuff, and then we were leaving and we were paying, and she goes, "Is that everything?" And Mark just looked her in the face and said, "We are on mushrooms." And she said, "What?" She was so shocked. She goes, "What? What?" And she goes, "You guys are." And she's looking me in the eyes, and she's like, and at this point, I go like white, and I'm looking at the
No,
ground. I'm so embarrassed.
I asked her, can you tell?
Mushrooms. And she's like, "Are you guys? Are you?" And she goes, "I'm not judging. I'm cool. I think they're really fun. I do them all the time. But are you?" I'm so embarrassed. And I'm looking at the ground.
Embarrassed though?
I'm not embarrassed. I just can't believe what Mark's done. And I just like, and then I'm like, we have to go now. So we all get up and we leave. And I turn around and I can see her with all the staff around her, and she's telling them all the stories with her hands like that, and then turning around and pointing at us while we're all walking away. Hey, so when I said that Mark's never lost that cheeky, funny spirit, I think he's
that's good.
That's the kind of stuff he's doing, and I'm getting a kick out of it. But yeah, Mark, thank you for coming on
Thanks
today.
so much.
We really
my
appreciate
pleasure.
it. And,
Thank you. Thank you
all the
for
best with
having me.
everything you do, man.
Let's go to Tesco.